when the pressure is on.
Let us see. Loud on defense.
Especially
FNATIC on attack.
Aspas in his role from going rookie to veteran. I think he's been great in these high pressure moments.
Double frenzy.
But this is
Ooh,
how he's having to shift.
Aggro.
No
3-person push, and this is going to be real fast. Okay.
Now he also has the
If
responsibility.
they go, okay, let's see what Les can do. Les
times.
has to somehow get one. Has a frenzy, could get a few.
Presence there from the utility. Nade up close and look at that.
Oh my god, this is a nightmare for him.
Les is in trouble. Leaps and bounds away from the side and barely gets away with his life. It's a faster play.
It's a good bait in for Leo,
this.
this.
From the back entrance there of Arcade.
Oh, they saw each other.
That was seen so low. Leo still holding the close corner. That's lovely. Util responded with though with the flash. And they do
this
deal
was
with it.
very nice though.
Fantastic play. Still Durka.
Boaster has a molly. Double heaven.
FNATIC players doubled up in tower. Vital pistol round. Really getting down to the bare bone elements. Aspas, do you want to try and take this fight? A bit of damage.
That molly's
Molly
missed.
at his feet. Space to the fuse. Out for year. Pressure from the back. Don't want to go for it. No time being played. Running forwards. Out for year. An absolute madman. No health left, but no
16
time
HP.
either. And it's loud.
Oh my god, both managed to win it. No time on it though, either way.
Big opener for FNATIC.
Yeah, big pistol from them.
Starting out strong here on Fracture, their map pick. And I thought that Loud had an opportunity to win that one. When FNATIC had sent all of their players Arcade, and you saw Les be able to wiggle out into stairs. Tui's gets two.
Yeah, I thought the double play over towards Arcade was really good. I'm kind of surprised that Loud managed to get both kills.
But just not quite able to apply the same pressure and get somebody on the spike to defuse it. And FNATIC's positioning rewarded.
They are looking unfazed.
Okay, in terms of... So Aspas gets a martial out. In terms of their buy, it's the same thing, right, that they've been doing all the time. So it's 2 people can die, and then they have to try and keep these guns alive.
Because that was where they were struggling so much against DRX.
A lot of the time they just let Boaster kind of just take some risks once they get into a comfortable position with like the spike down. Dude, what's the timing on this?
Different idea here, maybe some kind of anti-strat coming out from the mind of Sadak.
Okay, so this is kind of nice. Just 4-1 hit. I was going to say, Les is going to take info at one point.
Weapons aren't good. Loud forced to try and take some unfavorable fights.
Nicely done. Alpha has a gun, so Alpha probably wants to go join them. Yeah, and I think they're even moving back just to secure that he doesn't get killed. Yeah, just moving back, make sure they get all of them. We're going to have a... Yeah, they were literally all ready to just make sure that they can try and make sure that protect Alpha. So this is very nice from FNATIC. They are doing everything as a team, as a unit. We have some one-person fake over here, as we can see on the minimap, work perfectly. This is the Stinger, like we said, and then actually all of the main guns that they need to protect are going into the site, so they can still have another death in terms of the guns.
The space was gained. FNATIC, that was their goal.
Yeah, and it was only a Stinger, right? So it's not like it's
Boaster's mid-rounding is very impressive this event.
Should be easy cleanup here for FNATIC. But they're going to try and keep as many players alive as possible. They've got 2 Bulldogs and a Vandal to hold off into the next. But I think another big thing here, though, Brent, to keep track of for the people at home is that it's not just about them picking the ult orbs up. Oh, hello, 2Es.
Okay, that's now massive. I'm going to circle these 2 just to check what guns they pick up.
Yeah,
they should probably just be trying to get the guns.
It also takes one of the Bulldogs, presumably, out of the hand of FNATIC. They're going to keep a Bulldog and a Vandal into the next.
Yeah, not too bad.
But what I was saying,
FNATIC lost one person they didn't want to lose in terms of this, but it's okay. It was a good, it's a good eco from Loud. Okay, so with how they've been approaching this, they're going to buy, and we get to see the first buy now.
If you're going into a ranked game and you see, oh, there's a Killjoy ult, or oh, there's a Brim ult, normally you have a good idea of what the opponent's going to do with that. Against FNATIC, they have so many unique ideas. You saw it in the pre-show, the desk showing you the C's into Boaster's ultimate.
Born in
they ran to trap players
2005.
over defending sand. They have so many unique ways of being able to combo them. And it makes coming up with a game plan to prevent that very tough.
What the hell's going on? Okay. Chat, this is it. Big swing. Ooh.
Fight back.
Okay, yeah, because only 2 of them died. Okay, so yeah. It's still a swing round in terms of the economy, even though they can light armor. So yeah, huge round going forwards. We do have the Brim ult.
Over the top, latches down. Caught catching these players. Durka,
This
fast
is
engagement.
real nice.
Dives forwards, taking point.
How
Low enough
many?
still. Now you see the orbital strike, and what is that? Kawaziri,
Wow,
the
that's
absolute difference maker.
impressive as hell.
A triple.
That's madness. On a swing
He
round
really
as well.
should have got nothing. Spike in the hands of Chronicle, looks to make a play, pushing into the spawn. Loud doing the most, no way, not a chance in hell. Leo
Holy hell, that one came crazy close. Leo's nuts. Dude, they both have just such a good round, these two.
What a round from both of those players.
Okay, so now what do we do in terms of the economy here?
That was the head-to-head, actually, that the desk was highlighting. As 2 players that had varying amounts of impact on the first map, but my God, whenever I watch Kawanzine here on Fracture, it seems like he gets 3Ks constantly. This map is certainly going to be a battle.
The 2 new kids on Loud are just very calm. Considering this is their first final, they're doing that kind of stuff.
And Loud look like they want to try and push out Dish.
Okay.
This is removing one of those ult
Weird
orbs,
buy.
clearing one side of the map, giving them some useful information.
What a weird
And Loud
buy.
are now going to realize there's probably people under tunnel or pivoting into B.
Yep, it's the re-clear through Arcade because they anticipate this.
They're going for it though, chat, basically.
In tunnel.
Do they go to break it?
All goes in. They can't break this. Site is going to be clear, and we literally have a 5-on-5, just that everyone coming from different areas. Molly does good damage from the Killjoy.
A little bit bloodied there, Boaster looking for the right angle.
Instant ult, nades,
Rolling Thunder cuts
really
across,
good.
but stuns on stuns. No one can really
Still
get
haven't
any
planted
ground.
yet.
Boombot is there. Durka push back away
Boaster
from the
gets
nade.
ult with that.
Boaster's got his ult online.
Oh my God.
How does he want to use it? Right here, right now.
Oh, he got a kill on Heaven as well.
Lets it rip and wrangles the beast. Left into the 2v3.
So they forced into this one, chat, and it's huge at the moment. It's still a 2v3.
Bot place, they know nobody's pushing, but waves of this utility.
They don't have any util for this.
Or at least Chronicle stun out in the open.
Holy
Leo.
hell. I mean, Boaster did so good.
His teammate, his compatriot. 3-1, Fnatic taking this lead.
So yeah, a little bit of risk in terms of the buy. They come out on top. Loud have the eco. It's 3-1. Oh no, it's 3-1, and they're gonna have to go against an eco, and this economy can get crazy strong.
Impressed with Boaster. The addition of Leo and Chronicle seems to have freed up the IGL to not have to macro as much, to think more about his own game.
Yeah, it was very, very nice. Kept it nice and simple in terms of the round though. Killjoy underpass, go over towards the site, make sure that Boaster gets orb and plant.
Uses his ult, swings around, grabs another. He wants this trophy. You can see it in the way that he plays. He can tell the time is nigh. He has the best
Aspas is saving enough for an off.
He's ever had.
Never been closer than this, without the exception of that first LAN
Durka.
event.
And listen, he didn't get a map then, so this is already
They keep
closer.
doing the 4-1. Keep an eye on this as well. Leo's been really good from this pos in the past. Just trying to make sure, and this makes a lot of sense. And Loud are actually rotating a lot differently to when they did when they played this map last, because they were pushing A main all the time, and they really are now just heavy rotating over towards spawn. We'll keep an eye if it's just like on the ecos that they're doing this, or if it's like if it's just an actual thing that they're doing all the time.
Listen, never favored. Slight angle, crouch, still Durka, snaps to it. Shuts that one down, 2 years. Centers play, looking to see if he can at least take away a rifle or 2, but...
Oh my God, that's how they look so good.
No scraps, no crumbs.
No, and Fnatic chaining all of this.
Yeah, they had a lot of people survive in terms of this as well, right? Aspas has to turn up.
Loud have players that are close as well, and have some big
I think if Loud want a chance, he really has to turn up. Pause coming in as well, and again, it's such an important round for them. I feel like the money's already out of control. Chat, so many people are going to adopt this light armor thing. It's so strong. Seeing how many buys they get, like their money's out of control so fast. I really think they're onto it. I really think it is the thing. I know that like the first team we saw it was who was it in NA that did it fast? It was like old NRG, right? Before they, yeah, on Icebox against TSM. I think it was against TSM.
Looking right now at
it just makes it's just not worth it. Looks like
looking to regain that balance any way or form. That's what the timeout's for, but it's just so difficult. Just to reiterate what you were talking about, Josh. Listen, FNATIC. There's no one who does it quite like them so far at this lock-in event, at this lock-in tournament. When it comes to coming up with those cheeky ideas, anything to just throw.
I do think it has some weaknesses. Like I think if more teams start buying like stingers and judges and stuff like that against it, you can have way more impact in terms of some of the duels that you can win light range. But honestly, most teams don't really abuse those kind of guns at the moment. So in terms of like what's meta, when everyone's heavy prioritizing like rifles, I think it just makes so much sense to have light armor a lot of the time. Do start having heavy armors go in as they get some better economy as well.
And Loud stand in their way. Many more maps potentially to be played in this series, but FNATIC are in command currently. Oh, here we go.
So insta-stun. Damn, this is real nice. This is so strong right now. Does the molly go off? Does that stop him from going in? Yeah, doesn't want to take this too far. Les played this very well. He's in a lot of trouble though. Holy hell. Or he's just making this look so easy. Leo, of course, weighing, but Les is just an actual turret on the side. This is nuts so far. Observer did great during this round. What a map. Look, chat, look at the observing on this round. It's actually perfect so far.
The laps of Loud. And a pretty big breakdown in terms of the coordination there from FNATIC. Had a long time to talk about how the ults were working, but Alpha was not tight enough to Durka.
Yeah, they got a lot of time. They know that they're going to be heavy doing this, so they can go and get some map control.
The long rotate.
Yeah, they're going to try and both go towards spawn.
Knives out, not worried that anybody could be lurking.
Louder on top of this. Might get some jump peaks going for Brimmer, or is he just going to hold tight like this? Yeah, look at them pinging all the angles where he could be. Like, watch out for here, watch out for here. Did they consider this one? It didn't have a ping here, though.
Spot them as well as they come around this corner. It does. 2 years is ready. Does he expect a second? He hears it. Leo, jiggle of the move.
Leo and Les
once more left.
have a lot of kills into this round.
The ace. So much to do. Spammable. Les in that position. Shot not found. Oh my goodness!
Oh my god, there is no way.
No more sound cues. Tap of the plant.
Holy hell.
He just can't collect it.
Oh my god, it was such a good attempt.
And he finishes it.
I cannot believe that. I thought he'd done it.
I thought he'd done it, to be honest. Yeah, 1 HP because of that. The fade ult him. So it was minus 80 on like the 7 he already had or something.
He's lucky to get away with it. This 2K to start things out. And then all of that damage done while Aspas was up a drop. Literally 1 HP.
My.
A single bullet.
Yeah, big pressure to hit that shot though, Aspas. And this is exactly what Loud needs. The worrying thing for them is they lost a good amount of money. As we can see, Guardian's light armor come out. We heavy push down here this 4. They're going for the 4-1 in terms of... oh my god, it's crazy.
Rocket went flying. Sadak will pay for it though. 1 for 1 at that. Aspas still.
Aspas got a huge kill just as Chronicle decided to use the ult as well. So this is the first round where I've kind of seen FNATIC look a little bit like shaky in terms of some of the decisions.
Sorry, the cracks are starting to show.
Struggling.
This is now,
yeah, this is like one of the first times we've actually seen them make a mistake.
FNATIC themselves have been making the errors to allow Loud an early advantage.
Positioning known. Still, sight not getting cleared here.
Love this from Leo. They have good after plant pauses. They have very good after plant pauses. Oh, that's a little bit unlucky. He really thought the first person was going to clear like this. It's a good plant for Heaven, it's a good plant for A main. The Brim has no smokes. This is very doable in the 2-on-4. It's going to be rough.
It's meticulous. No gap left on standstill. Reset, no way! And just like that,
chat, look at the new kids go. Look at them. Look at the new arrivals just owning this. Holy hell. Nice 2v4. Again, no smokes to block any of this vision off. Spike down here is great. Little 1-2. They hit a lot of shots as well.
Look insane with these two firing on all cylinders. Any round is winnable.
Misstart as well. Misstart SMC with the Prime. Thank you so much.
Just perfect territory for them to set up crossfires. The look on Sadak's face says it all.
Yep.
Yeah, it must be incredible having this team. Mini's just like, I don't need to. Mini doesn't need to do anything. You know, Mini just had a full night's sleep last night. Probably didn't even look at the demo. He just knows his team's this good.
Over and over again. Loud can't catch a break. Molly at the feet, anchoring hard onto the site. Despite the pistols, looks like they were able to get that kill. Rifle drop down. Knives at Spaz. Quick reactions. Meets his foe. The
yeah, maybe maybe a little bit of an overheat in terms of this one. Forced. Oh boy, we put the ult into this. Okay, 3v5. We put the ult into it. They are probably in the position to go for this. Chronicle gets a double back onto a 3-on-3. The call was to fight for it instead of leave it. They were in heaven. They're pretty isolated, right? For them to get out, it's pretty hard. So it makes sense that they went for this. FNATIC did great. Dude, FNATIC in these rough, like in these weird spots, just, I don't know how they just make it look so easy. Chronicles didn't open, this is an important shot for Alpha to hit. I was going to say they're going to line up for that one. Loud still in position for this one. It is Leo though, and he's been insane so far, 11-4. Okay, not today. Nice from Kawazine. Dude, all of the newcomers and all of the new teams, it's looking incredible. Good, good thrifty for Loud.
All of the new players to the grand final,
three of them survived, and I think they would have been able to pick up some guns here. I didn't see how many they got. They tried to throw some across. Okay, yeah, they picked up 3. They picked up 3 in the end, so they did great. They did a bit of juggling where one threw it back so the other person could get it. Alpha taking some damage. Keep an eye on Dish. Durka did great to get one here. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
There's no way he gets away with it, and indeed he does not. But look at this, FNATIC. Fast to try and bail him out. They don't expect the backstabber 2 years.
Honestly, I was questioning the ult, but it was actually very much worth. Nice shots from Boaster, 1-on-3 until 1-on-2. Chat. The Breach did an ult but looked down. That doesn't do anything, right? I just want to double check. Why did he fully look at the floor when he breached ult? Does that change the gap in between?
It's a 1v2. Spike drop down. It should be favored for Loud. Kawazine and 2 years, the 2 newcomers against the man who's had his eyes set on that long-term goal. Open yourself up.
Oh, really interesting.
There's no re-swing. There's no readjustments. But
okay, nice from Kawazine. He's playing great. So, okay, so if you look down, so let me draw the breach ult. So you're saying if you look down, it reduces this. So it's more like it gets rid of like this, and the ult would ult from here. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Definitely some shakiness in FNATIC's play. They're kind of patching it up with the individual brilliance coming out from Chronicle and
you're
Leo,
all sure, yeah.
Overall, I think this timeout is absolutely needed.
I'll check it on server at one point, but some of you seem pretty confident.
And I was saying that I was looking towards Aspas and Sadak to really step up in this double duelist role and show the rest of the squad how it's done.
Yeah, a lot of you are half and half, so I don't know, we'll look into it.
He hasn't been to a grand finals before, but he's got that LAN experience from his time on NIP. 17-year-old player.
Both did great to get it into a 1-on-3, so I mean a 1-on-1 from the 1-on-3, so.
And just think about this. This 17-year-old guy was asked to
Kawazine, dude, he's been so good. He's been probably like, if we ignore this game, and like he's been great this game, just because obviously like you probably have to say the winner of this is like the MVP of the tournament, but if we ignore this game, I do think that Kawazine's been like the most impressive for me personally.
Fragging and supporting, I think, in equal measures.
I said it yesterday as well, and he's just kind of
seeing it demonstrated here on Fracture. He's helped them out in so many moments.
Definitely just making it 100% sure in my mind.
He's still got that same flair where it feels like he can be that safe pair of hands. but he's willing to get active.
Okay, so Mini had to time out, and they are now light buying, but still not too bad. Get a lot of stingers, so maybe something a little bit faster. Where are we going? More over towards arcade. They have been getting arcade control for free, and Tree has been taken all the time, so I think this is pretty good from them. They put the eye up, they take here, and now they want to insta-take this back. You see how fast this decision was? It was pretty impressive. Okay, so they just smoke here, they do an eye. I imagine there was a stun as well. There's a stun as well, and then now they want to insta just hit this. Ooh. They get past the choke point. There's two people here. They pulled to 3 with the initial here. Now they're going into spawn, are they? We're going into spawn. It's up to Brimmy. Oh my god, this could work really well. Look at the minimap.
Look at this from FNATIC. 3 of them grouped up in this spawn, 4 of them actually.
Yeah. Kind of need to go back in terms of this one. Is really bold. A lot of this is up to the two new guys. Yeah, I like this.
Have any idea about this? He's got to get the call, and he's forced to take a risky approach and clear out Tree.
Injection of chaos. FNATIC looking to see if they can really start to
nice shots.
Between the rest of them. Still they contain.
Got no smokes for this, so the rotate came in pretty fast. They do get over towards site. This is doable. Keep an eye on the lurk from Alpha. There is an alarm bot. No, here. Okay.
Very diligent Cloudburst there.
Oh, okay, they were ready for that.
He repositions to get rid of Alpha, yeah.
Looking like Durka's going to go down as well.
Like he's aware.
Up, rifle spotted.
Boaster 1v4 for this. Hey, I like this idea though. I thought this was pretty cool.
What can Boaster do? 4 players meeting them. It would have to be a monumental play. Blinded up though, spam in the box, right to his back, and the man's.
Okay, nice from Loud. Was this a low buy for FNATIC? I like the idea again, I thought it was cool. They get the plant, 2 up the rebuy and 1 armor.
Deep breaths.
And that round it felt chaotic because of the decisions that Boaster had gone for and pathing FNATIC through spawn. But actually,
looking down does nothing.
Really
confirmed.
Good. 2E's adjusted to it perfectly. The rest of the Loud players coming through had a nice backstab play.
Again, I'll look into it.
And even Sadak was
confirmed.
Ready to
okay.
get the punish of the Durka.
And tested it. Okay, well then there we go. Mythbusters coming in.
Come back into Fracture, looking super strong here on their defense side, making nice
full bite.
Adjustments after the DRX
light armor
game.
again. Still with the breach shot. Durka 1 away. On the other side, Les has his. Oh, they have a. I mean, there's a lot of ults. Sadak's super close as well. So both the Razors 1 off. If he gets this kill, that's on the smoker, and he gets an ult. So this one could be huge if they want to go for it. Boast is holding his ground with the smoke, feeling confident. Didn't really want to let them get this orb, but too much pressure. Dude, they didn't actually get the orb.
I mean, I think Loud just have to give the site here, right? You can play back.
Boaster's smokes are down, so he only has 1 more. So literally again, these have about 10 seconds, so they have a small window where they kind of have to force out through this.
Sailed across the map.
Yeah, he absolutely sent that out.
Was dropped down quite low.
Stun, ult, it's perfect. Chronicle just managed to get out though. Chronicle did great. Chronicle knew this was coming, so he only tapped the spike and then was instant moving, so he had the momentum. Leo gets an important kill. This is looking pretty good at the moment. Fade ult's nice. Fade ult's great, hit 3. So they know that there should be a lurk somewhere.
So many angles to watch for, so many angles to watch for, yet it's Aspas. Consistent. And where is the layers? Where is the play? 2 years holds it down. Defending the lockdown.
Okay, Leo 1v3 is planted for him, but he has to worry about that.
He just cannot maintain.
Damn, nice round. Loud coming alive at the moment. A lot of ults into this round.
Loud looks so in control at this point, baiting FNATIC into the A setup. And I thought that they were going to use those ults to go for some elaborate retake, but they just squeezed. They applied constant, slow pressure until these FNATIC players were forced to take unfavorable fights one at a time.
Alpha's turret watching that. I'm not sure he has to do that. He can just swing off his turret.
His team's got life in it, and this is why you can never count a team out.
It was like here, right?
Even after they lose on their map pick, it's a BO5.
So yeah, maybe got a little bit antsy in that one.
For teams to go back and forth. A final like this is often such an emotional roller coaster.
Okay, well we eat that. That's some low HPs after that. Some good info as well. If they looked over, they would have seen it attached. Prado goes here, Leo takes some dinks through the wall, 15, 18 HP for him. They go a lot faster, no one on the side. They do have Raze ult to retake, and that's about it. If Boaster has plant, he gets ult, and he has Molly for after plant. They go for the A main plant, and he's going to run back here. This is a fast retake, so they might be aware of this.
This is Loud looking to try and take the fight.
Look at that pause from Leo. Leo's 18 HP and he kills 2. Oh my goodness. Boaster's still alive. He is close. Can start to use his Molly soon when he gets a little bit worried. Yeah, he uses his Molly. He knows that he's low HP. We still have the other. Okay, well, we had them on. Boaster's going to ult. Yeah, Boaster did great. Boaster's just making sure that he uses everything into this round. Everything. He was like one of the first in terms of contacts as well, so he used it very loosely.
But look at the discipline, look at the patience. FNATIC not giving them anything, not a thing in the world.
Oh my, that was close. Again, FNATIC win when they get this plant down, but yeah.
That's 6-6.
Look at the 2 new kids. Oh my goodness.
It certainly feels like both teams are fighting tooth and nail here for Fracture. Really diligent post-plant play, but Loud have also shown us some excellent stuff over this half so far. The double duelist comp has just got to find.
Okay, 6-6 and FNATIC got pistol. So in terms of pistols, it's 2-1, right? So we'll keep an eye on that. This map's pretty even.
Thank you so much, Brent. I'm sure you can hear it. I'm sure you can feel it. This crowd is electric. I'm standing by with Sugetsu. I gotta ask you about this double duelist comp from Loud on Fracture. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What are your thoughts on it in general?
I mean, this combination of agents is very good for attack side. Like, I can't imagine what they will do on defense. Like, I have no thoughts about this, but on attack it's strong enough.
So if you think their attack side is stronger, a 6-6 half should be pretty good?
It's not good. It's not good at all. I think they will like counting, like they will like 8-4 maximum. And on defense they could do something with pushes probably, like T side push, city side map. I mean city spawn push. You know. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird.
And it's been a very good match. Again, it's a 6-6 half. I want to ask you about FNATIC in particular, because you think about their history, and they always get to big moments and then they fall apart. But it feels like this team is different. It seems like they have more confidence. It seems like they're far more level-headed. Having played against them, what makes them so good?
I mean, we were always losing to their new roster. Like, they were creating new roster, we're losing to them. After we're like taking revenge, we can say. So for me, this roster is like kind of the same as they had like 2 times. So even if they will, basically we need to see when they will lose at least 1 map, how they will go, like in Fuser.
Yeah, last question, it's got to be quick. Who do you have winning this match?
FNATIC.
FNATIC,
yeah.
You heard it. He's full on FNATIC, EMEA all the way.
Yeah,
let's throw it back down to the casters. Bren, Sideshow, she's all yours.
Well, confidence from Sugetsu in his EMEA brothers.
And why wouldn't he be confident? FNATIC's defense side obliterated Na'Vi, and I did not see that one coming. They had so many set plays.
Damn.
But this whole map is going to play quite differently in this match, because Aspas and Sadak are playing the double duelist, looking to get up aggressive in people's faces.
That's crazy.
And we look towards Sadak.
Okay, 4 ghosts, 2 ghosts. Loud now on attack, FNATIC on defense. Turret contact, we have something planned for this. They were literally waiting for the turret to be killed itself, then the stun comes out. So with that, I think they only saw 2, honestly though. What the hell? Oh my god, you don't want to peek that. No one on site. Pure retake, 5v5 retake. Keep an eye on the A push that's going to be happening. And where are we going in terms of the Brim? Underpass? Oi, nice. They don't get the plant down. Nice nade, nice spam as well, doing a little bit more damage. These smokes go soon as well, so keep an eye on the 3-person push after that. The eye does give it away though. Yeah, they have to kind of try and push a little bit here. Boaster's in a lot of trouble, but no one really checks this corner.
Running. Skipping, hopping all the way through Canteen, stun, re-swing, not expecting it.
Oh, he did great to get a dink.
Damage being done. He was really being pushed to his limits.
Less in heaven with Frenzy is the person that can win this though. They do get it half. Oh my god, they're going for it. Oh my god, they're going for it. Holy hell, they insta-stuck it. As soon as he got to the spike, he insta-stuck it. Boaster did great in terms of this, by the way, as well. And chat, yeah, this corner, like here, it's so strong. No one really plays there.
Being able to control that, but I think
like if they push, you don't see them all the time. Yeah, Dirk did everything. Yeah.
Spawn should have gotten rid of Boaster, leaving Aspas healthy and Sadak alive. I think it's a great call from the IGL, but Boaster gets away with murder.
Okay, chat, there's two pistols on this map. 2-0 in terms of this map, 3-1 in terms of the whole best of 5. So, oh, it's okay.
Bit of a miss there from Leo, and cheers fly out from the crowd, but
yeah, the crowd cheered. That's so funny.
And I think some time for Sadak to think upon the game plan and what he can do to be able to bring this map back under loud control after a pretty good first half.
Nice shot.
For Sadak,
so only Aspas with a
after the NRG game.
Only Aspas with a
and pushed
Marshall
Sadak
into
to his
this
limits.
one.
He said
You
that
have
he
Sheriff.
almost broke down and started crying, trying to think of a solution.
Okay, he's got some trades into this.
To what was going on there.
Yeah, they tried to. I love again how they just all play together. They're trying to just make sure that everyone can keep a gun into this rounds.
And especially when you're on such a heavy fragging roll and you're supposed to be delivering big kills and space for the rest of your team too.
Spike is down, so that's why we see the heavy rotate. Nice bit of damage.
The mantle of responsibility. Now it's Loud looking to claim anything they can. They'll be happy with a couple of kills going into this one, but steadily making their way forwards. Ground gained. But
yeah, you could hear the audio in the.
Difficult to try and reclear this. Stray shot to the body. Leo. Lovely trade. Still, less is there.
It's because it's in the arena itself.
Time running low.
It's because there's no crowd to cover up, chat.
A couple of players ready to push him. And he walks into Boaster, who's holding a very safe angle. 8th round on the board for FNATIC here. And these are the kind of moments where FNATIC were cooking stuff up. Pivotal economic swing rounds like this, they went aggressive. With often ultimates, although there's none on the board available for them now, but often going for some kind of, you know, Durka showstopper push into or through arcade, doing a collapse on the south side that destroyed Na'Vi.
Bonus for FNATIC. It's going to try to do some damage. No armor for... Okay, I was going to say, are you going to try buy them an op? But yeah, he buys armor. He wasn't going to buy armor, then I think he asked Alpha if he wanted to op, or Durka maybe, if he wanted to op. Oh, this is a nice push. They're kind of trying to make him go over towards Alpha. Alpha's done, honestly, very well. They keep on pushing, keep an eye on this. They might not expect a Brim here.
Durka's so fast behind them, though.
Yeah, they might not expect Boaster. He could try and take a risk with this. Okay, heard him go up, doesn't want to do it. Dude, they have no map control. They have the better guns, but they don't have map control. Keep an eye on Aspas.
2 players deep onto the site for Loud. What can they do? And this smoke is difficult. Bit of spam just in case.
They did pretty good. They took heaven control, and Aspas can take this 1-on-1. Nice timing.
No way! What was Aspas looking at?
He had the timing. He had everything.
But yeah, how are they winning these duels?
They're eating it up.
But the Killjoy lockdown, this is what I was talking about. The reposition from Less is gorgeous. Up into dish.
Boaster gets detained. It's a 2-on-2 at the moment until he goes back into this.
Time running low now.
Wow, how are they winning these duels?
Rifle's not doing too much, but it is time. That is the biggest enemy. Nana Swarm dropped. And all Less is
yeah, couldn't get it half. Chronicle tried to make a hero play to make this one doable. Couldn't get it half. Nicely handled. Although I was worried though, I'll be honest. Good thing to note for FNATIC is during all of this they picked up 2 guns, right? So yeah, 2 of them survived. They managed to get 2 guns and sisters. They can have a very good buy. It was a great bonus. Damage done and the double upgrade in terms of guns.
A bold move, a good ultimate. Online in round 15 as well. Very early to get the lockdown online.
Okay, basically a swing round, but with how FNATIC approach the buys, they can actually buy with this stuff with the 2-4 that they will get. So I'm not going to say that it's fully an eco or low by next round, but we'll see. Okay,
Holding it, there's the stun, 2 years.
This is very heavy, very heavy util. There was a Teba here as well. There's so much used. Literally the Fade has used every single bit of abilities going into this. I am very surprised that Loud did not take the rope.
And now he has his ultimate to deny a plant or go for a retake. As everybody on Loud, apart from Les, coalesces in Arcade.
Grouping up. Updraft dash, Aspas missing it.
Who's this in heaven? Oh my
shot making sure nobody can swing, yet it is equal trade.
Okay, they might not expect Leo on site. No one really plays 3 people like this heavy. This is such a kill. Dude, Leo's so good.
God, this guy's looking snappy.
Oh.
2 years. He knows what one of the players is, but
1v3, very doable. Very doable. Doesn't have smokes, but has a lot of time.
In these positions, pressure is mounting. Can he come up with it? Not going to be handed an easy one. So much to clear. And
what a round from Leo. Holy hell.
Say it again. Man's everywhere.
He's just so good.
Again, pulling them forward. A 2-round lead.
You just can't give him those opportunities. He's at 21 kills already.
This is absurd.
In 16 rounds. And it's not like Loud played that perfectly. Leo was offered opportunity after opportunity to take 1v1s, and he wins them. But Loud got snarled up there, really big communication problem. Maybe the pressure or the nerves getting to them. The weight
they
of
have
being
to,
one map down.
it completely wrecks their money. They have to...
But the timings were all off, and now they're just going to group.
At the eco, there's a lot of people here, though, but there's 3 from FNATIC. Nice stun. Dude, Chronicle's stun here was so perfect. Oh, that's a massive kill, though.
Unwilling to give up any ground, but it's afforded them the ult. Rolling Thunder clears and cleaves, but still there's
oh my god, they forced it through the molly. SATIC's going for a play. Alpha ready.
Attracting the ire of Alpha here, never really a comfortable position.
Oh my god, Boasties is hitting some shots as well, I swear. Okay.
With such a commanding lead, now momentum behind them.
Goes into the big important round in terms of Loud. They do a timeout. We have double Brim ult. I did see another ult, but I couldn't see what it was. I forgot. Okay, with that kill, Boasty gets his ult as well.
But they just can't get value from the Duelist players. Against so much of the rest of the field, against everybody other than FNATIC, it feels like you're getting huge moments coming out from Aspas and very solid fragging coming from SADAC. Bala's right. SADAC hasn't been a superstar player on the Rays, but he's, against most teams, been very solid and putting up decent performances. Here, he's getting himself in good spots. His brain's working, but 3 and 16, not able to find the duels. Against the individual talent of FNATIC,
he's definitely fragging the most we've seen him frag, yeah. I think it helps a lot.
Louder in a really difficult spot.
Everyone seems very smart on his team. Everyone's very good on their agents as well.
When it comes to those individuals.
So,
and what a statement that is.
He probably doesn't have to micro much at all in comparison to how he used to. Like Chronicle has unreal util, and Leo's just Leo.
Even so, Cowanzine, hot prospect, 2Es, star duelist player.
Okay, this is it for Loud. This is literally it here, pretty much, because it's going to let them go to 12, and the money's going to be here too much. They're just going to have so many buys that I just can't see a comeback. So, literally all on Loud for this one. They are 1 away from SADAC's ult, not having the best map for sure, and we have Brim ult. But against them, they got... And Chronicle's close to the ult. Oh my god, the combo. They do manage to get out as a nice little trap though. The only reason they managed to get out is from SADAC. Use a double satchel to get out of here.
One of the Na'Vi players previously.
So good for it. No kill claim though.
It's nice from SADAC to get out of this though. Chronicle, that's the ult that we're talking that he was 1 away. He kind of wants to get out, but of course he's just going to get a kill first. Uses his ult, completely shuts it down, smoke behind, and that is it, locked up. Doesn't need to go any more aggro than this. And they just fully shut them down. That is so good. And they got the Brim ult out of them.
They use an ult in kind, look to try and take some space towards A hordes, but they're shut down before they can even grab their footing. It's a noise fake. You can see them. They were charging their way over towards B, and the goal of this is to try and drag those rotations from FNATIC.
And it has opened a gap. Chronicle's looking back towards the north side of the map, dropping down into a very
I like this though, walk contact.
Position with Alpha, yeah.
Keep an eye on these two. Well, they might get caught off with timing here. What are we saying?
They're still going to be able to put up some resistance.
Oh, that's good info. They wait for the util. We have a swing.
Forcing out the cloud burst, blocking the line of
Does
sight.
Boaster run through? Yes, he does. Boaster run through the smoke at spawn. Just everyone helping everyone out. No one over peek. Like, do you see how drilled they are, chat? No one over peeking into this. They get the info. Then they're literally all just hiding in. They're doing util. They're trying to delay. They're making sure that their teammates can come in. And then when they come in, then they start dueling. It's just, it's by far.
Look how immediately
it just looks like the most drilled team I've ever seen, honestly.
Boaster there ready to kill Aspas and cover that angle so that everybody else on FNATIC can just face the choke point. They are destroying Loud.
No one written. Chat, I've seen one mistake in 2 maps. It's kind of crazy. Actually 2, sorry. The Alpha one and then there was another one which I called out. It's kind of impressive.
Making some of the best teams at this event just look like they don't even stand a chance at times. This is Loud.
Mini too strong. Honestly, it's hard to deny at this point. That's huge though. That is huge. Walk contact. They buy Hero Gun into this. Hero Gun is still alive. They get over towards the site. Keep an eye on the lurk.
The buy's weaker. Aspas was good to claim the first opening, but there was that instant response again. Left into
Sadak has ult. They have touched the spike to try and get this util out and keep an eye on this. Look at Alpha though. I'm telling you, this team is crazy. Alpha hasn't even budged. He just decided to go then, but he's just been told to move back. He survives. 5 HP on this one.
And that could be pivotal.
Absolutely brutal. Backs away, survives.
Keep an eye on Aspas Lack as well.
Les has worked himself into the angle, and despite being so low,
oh my god, they managed to trade this out as well. Oh, they just don't get the plant down. I like the idea from Loud. I thought the rotate was good, but honestly, I was impressed. Even though we did eventually see a rotate come in from Alpha, he still did great.
Pick up the pieces with 20 seconds left.
Has to be the most. No time to waste. Spike out in the open. Spam angle.
Yeah, the fact he got 1 on 5 HP was so
good. He just doesn't anticipate it. Clearance is there, but as soon as the shot's fired, Durka, confidence in
It's so impressive.
And this is FNATIC once more crawling their way to that map point.
5 chances, chat. 5 chances. Money's there, so they buy for every single one of these chances. They have ults.
For Loud in this half.
Loud have no ults.
Defense side, they put up some resistance. On attack, FNATIC's
double pistol has helped this be more of a dominant score for sure.
Far too much for them. The
but
ultimate cycling,
still on the Byrons, they look great.
Always in favor of FNATIC. And a reminder, FNATIC obviously have still yet to drop a map at lock-in. And I don't think it's happening here.
It would have to be 5 rounds from Loud. Try and get a semblance of OT, and they just can't quite come up with it.
Oh my god, it's a nice setup. They don't get anything for it, but they shut this down. There was an eye over towards A main that got shot, so you should see a heavier rotate over towards A because the eye got shot.
They look so well put together. The firepower, the strategy.
Ericsson, thank you so much, dude. Gifting a sub. Chat, let's get some slug approves in for Ericsson. Thank you so much for doing that, dude.
Finals. Nightfall only tags onto the 1. Pushes them back, but it just feels like Loud.
Look at this.
For anything. An unforced error. Someone just gets
this is nice. They do have the Killjoy ult, so they're kind of okay to over-rotate like this. A decision hasn't been made because the spike is down, but yeah, looking like the call is in now. Especially once they see the Killjoy playing so far back, they might have a good idea that this is at least relatively clean. We've seen a few teams that kind of have
could be
nice
a real thorn in the side, but he's cleaned up nevertheless.
Okay. Killjoy goes in. That buys enough time for everyone to get everyone. Look at how confident Leo is that there might be another lurk as well. Okay, nice nade to break the to break the Killjoy ult, but they managed to get a kill. Someone has to go huge.
Trying to hold
might be Aspas.
Any sort of grip they can get onto this series. Aspas is good. He equalizes it in a 3-on-3 fight. Flash dodged. The FNATIC are scaling, taking that space onto the site now. How does this get taken?
It's a good stun.
Stun across, trying to goal!
Oh my god. Oh my god, they're too aware as well. He insta-stunned, insta-did his damage from heaven. He he rotates so fast and they're just so ready for it. Chronicle just hits both those shots as well. Oh my god, chat, it's just... How do they make everyone... How are they making Loud not look good? That's the thing, it's crazy, isn't it?
Here, as FNATIC bully their way through. No resistance from Loud in that half, none whatsoever. 2-0 up in the series and 1 map away from Chronicle lifting his 2nd trophy, and the rest of FNATIC finally getting that sweet title that they've been going for years at this point.
Yeah, it is, yes.
The job's not finished. It's a best of 5. The tide of battle could change at a given moment. Loud still in this one, but they've got to claw their way back from an unbelievable deficit.
And once again, Leo, the best player in the server. He's got to be on for tournament.
Maybe Sentinels weren't that bad. They didn't look that bad. Again, they